NBC is in the hot seat. And you know why NBC's in the hot seat? They were a little too over their skis with the DEI stuff. I mean, they knew it too, right? So they're kind of in violation of the Constitution because it's being viewed as discriminatory. And that's why they had to spin off that other network, MSNBC.
We could all be fired a year from now or whenever this happens. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen. You never, ever know what is going to happen because you, yes, may all be out of a job. You see, it's come about because, again, Brendan Carr is looking at all of these networks. They have just announced an investigation into NBC, Comcast, NBC Universal because of its DEI practices. In fact, they're writing here on Tuesday, Brendan Carr told Comcast that he had asked the FCC's Enforcement Bureau to investigate the company and its NBC Universal unit for not complying with FCC regulations. In other words, they've been promoting DEI in a way that they believe that the FCC does not comply with DEI, or rather FCC regulations. Comcast said, no, for decades our company has been built on a foundation of integrity and respect for all of our employees and customers. Well, it would explain why they're spinning off that cable network that has some people on it that, well, let's just say have championed a little too much DEI and continue to champion it. I'm talking about Joy Reid and others.
Hey, I just want to give some free advice to the white progressives, particularly white progressive women who may be thinking about marching against the Trump victory, maybe putting back on the P-word hats and doing that thing. I would just say probably don't send any of those invites to any black women you know. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not coming. I'm pretty sure black women have resigned from the Save America Coalition, Save Democracy Coalition, and definitely the Save the Democratic Party Coalition. I think that's probably not happening. I would just keep those invites maybe among your own friends, because I don't think they're coming. But yeah, I think black women are now on the Save Black Women, Prioritize Black Men, and Prioritize Black Communities, Black Businesses, and that, and you know, the Black spaces. But Save America, Save the Democratic Party, yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. You see, I think the solution has been, okay, well, we're going to fix it this way. We're going to spin that network off so it will no longer fall under the FCC's jurisdiction. I mean, it could still be, frankly, in a whole lot of trouble, the company itself, because, you know, if you're employing people just because they check boxes, that would be a violation of the actual Constitution.
Morning, Comcast, which owns our parent company, NBC Universal, plans to spin off its cable TV networks. That's according to the Wall Street Journal and people familiar with the situation. The company will...
Yeah. Spinning it off because you need to somehow protect yourself from Trump's FCC because you've been in violation of certain things. Anyway, none of these guys are in the clear, okay? Like they're kind of screwed. All of these media companies that have been taking all of this money, and I suspect now I'll be interested to see whether Doge comes up with this. Did MSNBC take money? Did NBC take money? Did CBS take? Is that why? Oh, is that why there was that little nifty edit on the 60 Minutes tape with Kamala Harris? We got to find this out, okay? We got to find it all out. It's going to be pretty epic. But the View is continuing to sort of spout their false narratives. Now, granted, they have a First Amendment right to do that. Fine. I mean, except for the FCC, right? Because the FCC is the one that gives out the licenses to all of those little affiliates all over the country. And, well, maybe the FCC is not going to renew the affiliate's license. So then ABC won't be able to sell its content like this show, The View, to all of these guys. I mean, they're just losing it because RFK Jr. is now head of HHS. And I'm just laughing because there was nearly $30 million that went from HHS to the New York Times. I don't know how much Disney got, if anything. But I do think all of this is very peculiar. And, you know, as they always say, follow the money trail. It leads to some interesting things.